Sorry, if you were just watching my last video, I think my computer went off or something. But I was saying that each week I'm gonna kind of end it or have a time where I'm gonna say prayer requests, and hopefully maybe you'll remember to think about them or pray for them. One of my friends, she's new to our church, but we kind of quickly clicked and we were bonding, and I asked her if she had a prayer request, and she said her friend Ariana, she has cancer. I'm not exactly sure what type of cancer, but her friend's, I think she's pretty young, especially to have cancer, so be thinking about that and be praying for Ariana and for Sammy, because it's just as hard for Sammy seeing her friend go through this. I also have a friend named Simone. Simone, going through school, she's having problems with her friends and the people around her. I guess they're having relationship issues, and it's putting a lot of stress on her. So be praying for Simone and her friends. And my friend Bryce, her mom has Lou Gehrig's disease. I'm not really 100%, I don't know exactly everything about it, but Bryce is a really good person, and watching me go, I'm watching her go through this, and she's being such a trooper, and she's being with her mom, and she's helping her in every way she can. And be praying for Bryce and her mom, because losing somebody is hard, but losing someone like a parent, I think, would be harder, because it's like a part of your life has been totally ripped away, and I don't want to see her go through that. So just be praying that for the time that she has left, she'll be able to make the most of it, because there's no cure for it so far, and like for Lou Gehrig's disease, there's no cure. But just be praying with that the time her mom does have, that she'll be able to spend it with Bryce and be able to bond with her in any way they can find. I'm going to talk about my friends, because I think they're really good examples. I think it's a good example to use the people in your life, because when you really look at them, you can learn so much from them. And back to my friend Simone, I think a way she praises God a lot, and she is like someone you look at her and be like, wow, she's really connected with him, and she really has a relationship. And a way that Simone worships is by singing. She's got a great voice. Hi, Simone. She's got a really great voice, and she goes up for a worship where we sing at our little youth group, and we worship with, a few songs, and she goes up there and she sings for everybody, and I personally think that is probably one of the bravest things, because it's not like you're just going out and you're singing in front of people you don't know. You're singing in front of people you do know, and you're going to see every week and every Sunday, pretty much until you die. And so I think that's so brave, and I'm so amazed that she can do that. But I think a reason she can is because she really has a relationship with him, and so I think that he gives her the strength and the courage to do it. And my friend, I have another friend, not really going to say her name, but the way she praises God is, like I said, she plays volleyball, and thinking like that's something that she's gifted with, and she's got a big family, which can be very, very stressful, I feel, but I know her father and mom, they both preach, and that's really cool. And I'm amazed at how connected their family is with God too, because they kind of do live in that little frame of mind, like, I'm here, I'm with God. If I'm walking down the hallway, God's walking with me. If I'm playing volleyball, God's right next to me, like, what's the word? Helping me. He's like there to cheer me on. And I'm thinking, try to live in that state of mind, because that's a really healthy way, for one, but it's also a peaceful way. It's like no matter where you are, there's going to be somebody with you. And to me, that's a really comforting feeling. And that's an amazing promise that God's made for us. And I think it'd be horrible to waste a promise like that. Because if someone's saying, it's like if you have a best friend and she says, I'm going to be here with you no matter what, that's a great promise. But, you know, it's like if you've got a friend that not only can say, I'm going to be with you no matter what, but he says, I am with you no matter what, and I'm going to be with you, and I've always been with you, I think that's something we should acknowledge. And we shouldn't try to ignore him, because he's obviously not ignoring us. And that's pretty much my view for right now. And I'm going to post more videos talking about other things that I've learned. And hopefully this first video, the first two videos actually, that I made, I hope they can really help you understand a little bit more about worship. And you don't have to just, and the fact that you don't have to just read a Bible or sing. You can, anything you're talented with, like poetry or art or playing video games. You could, think about, God's with me here, gonna help me shoot this bad guy in the video game. Just, I don't really know. Just remember that he's with you and that you can always worship him no matter what, in any way you want. So just remember that.